Hey everybody, I'm Justin Garrity with Veteran Compost, and today we're talking about can I compost tea bags, and tea for that matter. So this is part of our series of Can I Compost It? If there's something you have that you've always wondered, put it in the comments below. We'll make a video about it. But today we're talking about tea bags. So got a couple of examples out of my kitchen, like a Chinese tea and we won't say the brand name, I might get in trouble, but a green tea as examples of tea bags. So, you know, if you have loose leaf tea, or tea ball, and that's really in vogue right now, off you go. Tea, in general, good to compost. Where we kind of get into it with tea bags, and we kind of get a yes and no answer, is on the bag itself. So are tea bags compostable? Yes, no, depends on the tea bag. So these tea bags are paper. So some tea bags now are made out of like a nylon poly material. So if you were to have a tea bag that was made out of a plastic or nylon, probably feels like it. Or if you're unsure, the best thing to do would be dump the tea into your compost bin or your compost pile, and then dispose of the tea bag. If you're not sure, if you know it's nylon or you're not sure, probably best to dispose of it. Sometimes people worry about the staple that may be in it. These do not have a staple in them that holds the string on. Some have the staple. I leave the staple in. A little bit of iron in your soil isn't going to hurt anybody. And that piece of metal is too small to really meaningfully recycle. So why not let it go in, put a little bit of iron in your soil. And then the string and the piece of paper, generally I would say, as long as it's not a glossy piece of paper, like in this case, I would probably dispose of this little tag at the end of it because I don't want the glossiness in my bin. But you know, the string is generally cloth. It's generally food safe because you're making tea. Those are good to compost as well. So to review, is a tea bag compostable? We would say the whole thing is compostable as long as it's not a nylon plasticky type bag, and as long as the tag's not plastic or super glossy. I'd throw the whole thing in. Now, if I'm unsure about the consistency of my bag, if it is plastic or I don't like the tag, I'd probably just dump the tea itself in and dispose of the rest of this. So there you go, tea bags. They are compostable if it's a paper bag. Let the staple ride. The tea in any form is good to go. If you have any questions, let us know. We're happy to help. I'm Justin with Veteran Compost.